I'm Randy Reid, editor of the Edison Report, and we're here at LIGHTFAIR in Philadelphia, and I'm joined by Lawrence Lynn, the CEO of MLS. Lawrence, welcome.
Hey guys, Randy.
Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I've been fascinated by your company for the last few years as I've been following it. And tell us a little bit about the acquisition of LEDVANCE and the Sylvania brand and what role it's going to play.
Okay, I think we just closed this deal on 3rd of March. I think it's very exciting for MLS because I think that there's like LEDVANCE is come from Osram. It's a former Osram and also Sylvania. It's the brand name more than 110 years. Wow. So I think it's exciting for us. But I think that if you look into the future of the lighting, actually, I think the Osram now they are more focused on the high technology business like a semiconductor and the more automotive lighting. But the MLS is come from China as the LED packaging company, and we are the biggest LED packaging company in China. And now we start launch to the lighting business. So and we also already established a brand name ourselves, Forest Lighting. After this as an acquisition, I think it's an opportunity for us to, we have that coverage in the global sales networks, more than 120 countries. And we will own more than 40 legal entities globally. Wow. So it means we will have the right to use the Osram, Sylvania, and also new brand name, LEDVANCE, globally, as a newcomers, and also we like to support LEDVANCE to develop the LED transition from the traditional lighting to the semiconductor lighting, solid state lighting. So I think it's exciting for us to involve this.
Yeah. You mentioned Forest, and I want to come back to Forest, but let's talk about the acquisition, because when you acquired LEDVANCE, you had two partners. There was a consortium of companies that bought LEDVANCE, but now you're running everything. What happened with that? Okay,
still we are still part of the consortium, but also we already announced before end of March, we'd like to acquire the whole share of the consortium, 100% share of the consortium. Okay. It means we like to acquire the 100% share of the LEDVANCE. They can make the MLS and the LEDVANCE have a much better synergies in the future.
Okay, yeah. I understand that. So let's talk a little bit about Forest, because Forest is really a fast-growing brand in the U.S. How will you differentiate the two companies?
Okay, if you learn to understand on the Forest Lighting, our slogan, affordable performance. If you look into that, if we benchmark on the automotive business, like you have the Volkswagen, and also you have the Audi, and Porsche, even Bentley, even Lamborghini. I think the LEDVANCE, Sylvania, they more perform as Audi, Porsche, and also
so higher end,
high end, and also Forest Lighting will more dedicate on a Volkswagen as an affordable performance brand name.
Okay, I understand that. Then there's a third company, Global Value Lighting. Now, I believe this was a JV with Lighting Science, is that right?
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about that and what market that will focus on?
Yeah, that is also actually it's a very important step for us because the LED lighting generation really totally different to the traditional. And the traditional lighting actually all of the top and the big companies that control all of the market, like the Philips, Osram, and also GE. They do the own brand name, and also they also support the private brand name. And also now is a little different because of the retail chain stores like Home Depot.
Right.
They run their private label business like a national brand name. They're really
Right.
strong. Yeah.
Right.
And also Lowe's.
So
and,
you private label with this company for
Yep.
Home Depot.
Yep, you're right. So the
Okay, I understand.
global value lighting will only dedicate on the private label business.
Okay, and that is with this partnership with Lighting Science.
Yeah, you know the
Okay.
lighting science group. They have especially they have the long history dedicated on the LED technology development. They have the very good IP portfolio and also their strong business relationship with some retail chain stores in
Okay.
U.S.
Okay. Now, with regard to the brands, LEDVANCE is in Wilmington, Mass., and Forest is headquartered in Atlanta. Will you keep those two offices separate, or will there be an opportunity to put them together?
I think that for this moment, we still keep the outstanding standalone operating. In the future, probably we can do some synergy, but
Right.
now still we like to keep them standalone because the different
Different channels.
partnership with the channels, the trade partners, and different sales team, different brand value, different product portfolio. So I think that we like to keep them standalone at this moment. Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit about your technology and where you see your companies going in the future?
Okay, I think that if you learn to the why LED is some difference compared to the traditional lighting. I think the key point is the digitalized, programmable. So I think that LED, why LED is so different to the traditional lighting because of the digitalized, it brings really from the lighting industry from the analog generation to the digital generation. So I think that in the future, MLS will more invest more on the R&D the footprint to develop more smart lighting, intelligent control, connected IoT things, something like this. Yeah.
Can we expect to see further acquisitions from MLS?
Sure. We still look into some potential candidate. Yep. So we're doing this. Yeah.
You mentioned earlier having the rights to the Sylvania name. I assume you licensed that from Osram. Will that brand go away over time, or will you continue to invest in that brand?
Okay. I think Sylvania brand is quite strong,
Yes.
especially in the U.S. And also Osram done this acquisition 2-3 decades before. And also I think that we also, MLS, and we can also, LEDVANCE can use this brand name, no time limitation, Sylvania brand name.
Okay.
Compared to the Osram. Osram brand name we can use like only 10 years, a little bit more probably if we have some new negotiation. But on Sylvania brand name, actually there's no time limitation. So we will keep invest on the Sylvania brand name, but also we will use the LEDVANCE brand name, especially on the some, we call it M1 or M1 Plus LED smart luminaires. Yeah, so we will use on LEDVANCE. I think that we will use both of the brand names, LEDVANCE and also Sylvania.
Okay. Tell our audience a little bit about what they should expect when they visit both the Forest booth and the LEDVANCE booth. What products are you showing here that are exciting?
Okay, I think that on fluorescent lighting now we start from like tubes, LED tubes,
Right.
but now we have more product
And a
portfolio.
more universal fit, I think, right? Type A and B combined.
Yep, so then now we're more focused on that, like more luminaires,
Okay.
and even some we have some smart lighting devices combined with some luminaires. But actually, the fluorescent lighting will more focus on the trade business with our wholesalers, distributors nationwide, and some regional partner in state. But I think you know LEDVANCE, Sylvania, they're quite strong,
Yes.
both in the retail. They have a very good partnership in state, and also they have a lot of the very strong partner on the trade business.
Right.
So LEDVANCE also come from a more, this year I think that you can also find a lot of, we call it OTC, over the counter, especially the commodity luminaires. And also I think they really will impress this market. They have a very good stuff on also luminaires, the LED luminaires.
Okay. Lawrence, thank you very much. I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation, and I look forward to seeing your
Thank you,
booth,
Randy.
tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.